Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. Today we have this beautiful exponential equation on the board. 5 to the power of n plus n equal to 20. And then also we have 5 to the power of n plus 5 to the power of n equal to 10. So what then will be the value of 5 to the power of m minus n plus 5 to the power of n minus m? So what will be the value of this particular third expression? Okay, so what we're going to do is to look at how best to solve to approach this problem, and that is actually the purpose of this particular video. So if you are ready, I'm ready. Let's go. So we have the first thing is to write down our solution, and I'm going to bring down the two principal equations, which are 5 to the power of m plus n equal to 20. I'm going to call this equation 1. And then I also bring down the second equation, 5 to the power of m plus 5 to the power of n equal to 10. So I call that equation 2. So we're going to be starting with equation 2. And that will be, we will take the square of both sides of equation 2. Take square of both sides of equation 2. So once I will do that, so equation 2 becomes 5 to the power of m plus 5 to the power of n all squared equal to 10 squared. So the next thing is to find the square of the left hand side, and to do that, let's recall this algebraic identity that if we have a plus b squared, then this will give us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So now if we apply this, so I go ahead and apply this to the left hand side of this equation, that is square of the second equation, then we are going to have the left hand side transformed to, so the left hand side will simply transform to 5 to the power of m squared plus 2 times 5 to the power of m times 5 to the power of n plus 5 to the power of n squared equal to 100. Okay, so equal to 100. So and then of course m times 2 will give me 5 to the power of 2m plus, once I simply apply the law of indices here, I have 2 times 5 to the power of m plus n. Then this also gives me 5 to the power of 2n, all equal to 100. Okay, so now we know that from the original equations that 5 to the power of m plus n is 20. This is it right here. So we have this to give me 5 to the power of 2m plus 5 to the power of 2n plus 2 times 20 is equal to 100. So I have 5 to the power of 2m plus 5 to the power of 2n equal to 100 minus 40. Simply move this to the other side. Okay. So if that is established, so I have that 5 to the power of 2m plus 5 to the power of 5 to the power of 2n will simply give me 60. So I call this equation 3. And now I'm going to move over to the problem in question. The problem in the question, which is this 5 to the power of m minus n plus 5 to the power of n minus n. So this will simply give me 5 to the power of n all over 5 to the power of n, okay, plus this will give me 5 to the power of n all over 5 to the power of n. So let's switch to this side of the board. So from here, I'm going to repeat this fraction. So I have 5 to the power of m over 5 to the power of n plus 5 to the power of n all over 5 to the power of n. So what I'm going to do now is to find the LCM of this fraction. The LCM will actually be 5 to the power of m times 5 to the power of n. That is the LCM. Okay, so by the time, so that is for the denominator. At the numerator, I'm going to have, if the numerator is divided, the denominator divided by 5 to the power of n, so I'm going to be left with 5 to the power of m. And then that multiplies this other 5 to the power of m, so I'm getting 5 to the power of m to the power of 2 plus, the same thing applies, the denominator divided by 5 to the power of m, so I'm going to get 5 to the power of m, 5 to the power of n multiplied by this 5 to the power of n, that will be 5 to the power of n squared. And so I get here 5 to the power of 2n plus 5 to the power of 2n all over 5 to the power of, since this is the product, so I'm going to have 5 to the power of n plus n. Then of course, we already know that 5 to the power of 2n plus 5 to the power of 2n is what we have, is exactly the left hand side of equation 3. So that will give us a value of 60. And then of course, 5 to the power of n plus n, which is our original equation 1, that's the left hand side, which is 20 in this case. So we have this, okay. So what does that give us? That will give us, once this is divided, we have 6 over 2, and that will give us 3. Therefore, we can conclude by saying that 5 to the power of, 5 to the power of n minus n plus 5 to the power of n minus n is equal to 3. This is the answer or the solution to our question. So guys, there you have it. Please watch, learn, subscribe, comment and like, and then I will see you in my next video. Peace out.